Hello friends of Saab, thanks for joining me again. My name is Paul. I'm here just to have a wee quick one I think today, just to have a look at the door. I mentioned in my previous video that the the passenger side window got stuck down, and I wondered what was happening. So if that ever happens, or you maybe so new you don't know how to take the door off, a really simple video of how to do that. Again, it's really very simple, taking the door off. The first thing to do is just unscrew this manually, so take that out. It just unscrews and then just pops off. Simple as that. Keep that to one side, and then you've got one screw into the actual handle itself, which is a Phillips, to undo that. Then you've got a couple of T25 screws down here and down in the bottom as well. Take that off. When you take this door card off, there's a couple more T25 screws in there, which I will fast forward in a minute and show you what happens when I take that off. Just a word of warning, something I learnt: these little washers, these little plastic washers, can get quite brittle, and when screwing back in again, I went a bit overzealous and tightened that up a bit too much and cracked it. So a quick look on eBay. Somebody sold me a set of 4 of those for about £6, I think it was, which was really great, which means I don't have to have the cracked one anymore. So just be careful, I think, when taking those off. Okay, I'm going to pause here and you'll join me again when I've taken a few things off. So I've just taken a couple of the screws out. I've taken the handle off, you can see here. Now this door card insert, which I will think on this one, I'm going to get upholstered. I do that myself with a bit of Alcantara or something, but for now that's fine. But it's not actually screwed on. Once you take the handle off, it comes down. So you just take it and slide it down off of its mounts. You can see there it's got a mounts which then connect into the back, and they just go in and then go underneath and then hook up and slide in like that. So you can very easily just take that off. That doesn't really need anything. You can see the back there is a bit rotten and what have you, and I've got a funny bend in it which I might either try and get out or replace entirely. Then once you get into the back, you've got another T25 screw up here, another T25 at the top, and one dead in the middle there. You see I've stuck a bit of double-sided tape trying to make sure that little buckled bit comes in, but it doesn't work. I've taken the bottom 2 out already, so I'll take the next 3 out and you'll join me when the card is ready to come off. So with all the screws out now, the door card itself is ready to come out. That's really simple. Now it's there, it's just sort of balanced there. You can sort of just grab the middle bit and it just comes off, as simple as that. Pop that safe out the way, and then we've got the exposed door there. So when I originally had the problem, it was say the window was stuck down. Now looking online, it could either be the regulator, this big metal thing which acts like a pair of scissors. When you go inside, it sort of pushes the window up and down, or the motor itself might have gone. Now the motor for me is down inside of there, you can probably see it, tucked away inside, but also you can see in there there's a couple of wires going to the motor, and all that had happened was that one of them had just come off, the one nearest to the camera had just popped off. That happened once, I popped it back on, that was fine. And about a week later, the same thing happened, put the window down and then it wouldn't go up again, undid it and it just popped off again. So I guess with driving, the vibrations, and maybe unruly passengers who are slamming the passenger door, it just pops off. So I'm going to just put a bit of tape around it, give it a little bit more secureness on there so it doesn't pop off again, and then hopefully that will solve that problem. So that's my aim today, and so if anyone has the same problems, well, that's what the inside of the door looks like. I imagine though that I'm probably the most novice person watching this video, and the rest of you know this already, so apologies for that. Thanks for bearing with me. And I say, hopefully that's has been of use for somebody, and I'll see you next time.